How we doing, everybody? Trevor Teisman here with K-Bench Training. I wanted to go over today some rotator cuff stuff. A lot of people have been talking to me a little bit about shoulder care. We've got tons of athletes out there, baseball players, football players lifting a lot of weight, baseball players throwing, hurting their shoulders deep down in the rotator cuffs. You always got to remember that you got to take care of this with lighter weights. If you're lifting heavy dumbbells, you're lifting heavy barbells, as soon as you get tight to the front sides of your shoulders, it's going to start hurting deeper and deeper. This is your rotator cuff. We've got to increase blood flow with lower weights and resistance bands. It's a good way to make sure that we're getting everything healed up and strengthened to make sure that our shoulder's working how it's supposed to be. Let's grab the upper body K-bands here. I've wrapped the back strap here around the pole, put the clip through both the rings so that we can hold the resistance nice and easy. You got a resistance band at home, go ahead and grab that. You're going to grab your arm. We're going to go ahead and go across the front, a little bit of chest, just kind of get it warmed up. Go ahead and grab over here, take your L, and then externally rotate. Just going to warm up the shoulder just a little bit before we start. Then we're going to come around the other side, and we're going to rotate our shoulder out this way, kind of get it fired up, and then we'll get started. Just for sake of time, we'll just do the one arm, but you want to make sure that you kind of run through all three of those, get your shoulder a little loose. Now we're going to move through this little sequence of exercises. First, we're going to start with a good straight arm. You're going to get a nice base around here at the wrist, good strong through here. Don't let your wrist sag this way, and don't externally rotate it. We're going to go straight arms, 3-second counts on the way back, okay? Like I said, I'm going to do just my left arm. Make sure you do both arms. Going to go about 8 to 12 reps. You want to try to get that burn the entire time you're doing it. Feeling it down in here, throughout our shoulder, increase blood flow a little bit, and then we're going to work on our external rotators. A little 1, 2, 3. Some people will kind of bend their arm slightly and they'll kind of chicken wing it. Make sure that you keep your arm good and straight. Right here, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Don't let the resistance band sag either. As you come back here, don't let it fall on you. You want to make sure you got it nice and tight the entire time. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Shake your arm out. You want to do your other arm. I'm just going to stick with the left, as I said. Next exercise, you're going to move into an external rotation. So we've got our deltoid nice and fired up here. Now let's really concentrate on your external rotators. You're going to stick your arm under your armpit, or you can grab a towel and put it under here so that our arm stays in a nice angle with our body. We don't want to be sunk in here because then our shoulder's not in a natural position. So I'm going to use my arm. I'm going to stick it under here. I'm going to externally rotate, 3-second counts on the way back. Again, this is another position where someone might chicken wing it. You don't want to get here like this. Okay? You want to be in a nice, strong position. Externally rotate, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, these exercises, baseball players throwing, you got to protect your shoulder. Football players lifting a lot of heavy weights, don't forget about your rotator cuffs or you're going to have problems. If you're into fitness, if you're just lifting a lot of weights, also be conscious. You got to make sure that you take time on your rotators or else you're going to hurt yourself. Let's get another 3 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And remember this exercise as well, 8 to 12 reps, get yourself a good burn. Switch over and do your other arm as well. Now we're going to move into the external rotation at a high L position. So you're going to put your arm here on a shelf, okay? You got your L, you're going to stagger your feet slightly so you have a good base. That strap's going to be right at about chest level, okay? Now you're going to get your good base. We're going to externally rotate. 1, 2, 3 on the way back. 1, 2, 3 on the way back. 1, 2, 3 on the way back. Notice my posture, all right? Again, for throwers, this is an excellent exercise. When I rotate, I don't want to chicken wing my body. I've said this every single thing because this will be your #1 problem. When your shoulder's a little weak, you're going to tend to back off of it a little bit like this. That's turning into a little more of our shoulder blades and different things. So we want to make sure, high L, good position, sit right here on the shelf, rotate. Rotate. 8 to 12 reps, 3-second counts on the way back. Don't let your hand go to it like this. Stay right here, externally rotate. Good. You get done with those 8 to 12 reps, you're going to be burning. All right. Now when you get to this position, make sure that you've done both arms and you want to finish with another set of the straight arms, okay? This time we're going to pick it up a little bit just to increase the blood flow. You're doing short reps, not full reps, so don't go through full range of motion. You're going to sit right here, nice and straight, good and controlled. Get a good burn, do that for about 5 to 6 seconds, and then take your rest period. All right, so you move through all those sequences, 8 to 12 reps on each of those. Do both arms, finish it off with a nice little burner, take a long extended rest, probably about 2 to 4 minutes, and go ahead and repeat that. Use this to keep your shoulders safe. I see a lot of athletes, a lot of people trying to increase their chest size, hurting their shoulders, all right? So make sure that you do this 3 or 4 times a week to make sure you keep your body safe.